All right, guys, I just got back home from watching Godzilla Minus One, and all I gotta say is, holy shit. Holy shit. Now, this is a Godzilla movie right here. This is a Godzilla movie right here, and you guys gotta go watch it. I'm telling you, go watch it. Now, I know this movie is in Japanese, and the only way to watch it is in English subtitles, but I mean, come on, guys. Any anime lover out there? I mean, this is what you guys been training for, right? Nah, but seriously, even if you're not an anime lover out there, if you're not used to it, just give it a try. Because I'm pretty sure you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love this movie, and not only because of Godzilla, but as well because of the characters that come out in this movie. You're going to end up getting heavily invested in them. Now, before I get into this review, I do want to mention that this has nothing to do with the Monsterverse from the Godzilla movies and King Kong movies that we've gotten in the previous years. This is a reboot from the original Godzilla movie that they did a long time ago, in Japan. Now, let's get into this review. The first thing I want to say is, if you guys were pissed off that in the American version that came out in 2014 didn't have Godzilla in it that much, well, trust me, this is a completely different story, because around 10 minutes in, probably less, I wasn't fucking counting, but Godzilla just, boom, comes out just like that. Just like that. And let me tell you, this Godzilla, no, he's not playing on a human team, at least not yet. He definitely isn't. He's out there just catching bodies, just letting you guys know. And I love it. I love it. From the jump, you can tell just how different this Godzilla is. So different from the American version, and how scary, he is. Like, he's not playing around. I'm telling you guys. Toho definitely knocked it out of the park with this one, because every time Godzilla was out there, every time he was on screen, I was fucking hooked and on the edge of my seat. There was many times that you could just feel the suspense in this movie every time Godzilla was out there, because you were just scared and fearful for the characters, the humans that were running away, that were trying to stay safe, that were just getting obliterated out there. It got to that point where I'm just like, no. Like, it got you just, it's the opposite of what the American version does. Because in the American version, we're somewhat just rooting for Godzilla. We're just like, yeah, he's like fucking up the fucking city, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you're rooting for him because he's going against all these other titans, all these other kaijus, whatever, and he's trying to like keep the world balanced. But nah, this motherfucker, this Godzilla, he was just out there wrecking everything for no reason at all. At least we didn't get a reason in this movie, but he was just out there just doing that. Now, I also gotta say that the design of this Godzilla is so much better too. It keeps that OG look. It keeps that OG look from the original movies, but it's just modernized, and it fucking works. It fucking works. And also, they didn't make it the same fucking size that they did in the freaking American version, because that shit was so out there. This one looked so much more believable. Like, I'm like, okay, I can see this shit happening. Like, he just looks so perfect. From top to bottoms, the visuals as well were amazing. Yeah, when he was causing havoc through the freaking city, it looked a little weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looked a little weird with the people running and whatnot, but it wasn't that bad to make me just walk out. Like, I was like, all right, okay, everything can't be perfect, but it was still, especially the close-ups. All the close-ups were just so freaking nice. From its facial expression, which, let me tell you, like, if I was in that movie, if I was there, I would be shitting my fucking pants. It was all on the spot, perfect. Now, moving on from Godzilla, I do want to mention the characters in this movie, because without them, this movie wouldn't be as great as it was. You know that every time in every movie, there's always going to be a human like interaction of some sort, which I feel like in the American versions, they really didn't do justice. I really didn't care for them. I just like, where the fuck is Godzilla? Where the fuck is Godzilla? But in this one, not only you got Godzilla, but this stories were fucking compelling. You got really invested into these characters and what they were doing and what they were going through. And that, for me, just made the movie 10 times better. You just ended up feeling things for these characters, what they were going through, not only because of Godzilla, but because it took place in post World War II. This movie definitely put me in my feelings, and it wouldn't be that way if it wasn't for these amazing characters. I think they did such an amazing job with the story they were telling with them and tying it to Godzilla. It was something that I wasn't expecting coming into this movie, to the point that I was just so heavily emotionally invested in everything that was happening with his characters that every time Godzilla was out there, I was just like, run, bitch, run, motherfucker, no, like, get away. Like, I was just so on the edge of my seat, just wanting them to live. Now, I do want to mention two more things. One of them is his atomic breath or heat ray or whatever you want to call it. What the fuck? Holy shit. They didn't change much, okay? They didn't change much, you know, from the American version, but just the little things they did, the little things they added on to when he's charging up to just blast you with his atomic breath, bruh, you just gotta watch it for yourself. I can't do it justice just by, I'm not trying to spoil it, but it's just so epic the way he just charges up. And then when he actually does shoot it, when he shoots that atomic breath, bruh, I feel like it's way more deadly too. Like the aftermath that comes after he shoots that and whatever it hits, bruh, it's just nuclear. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. It's just nuclear. The aftermath that happens after Godzilla just shoots that atomic breath, it's crazy. And you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. Now, the second thing I wanted to mention was the soundtrack that comes out every time Godzilla is out there. Masterpiece. That's all I'm saying. Masterpiece. So I'm gonna say this one last time. Holy crap, bruh. Like, you guys gotta watch it. I'm trying not to spoil anything right now. I hope I haven't. But in my opinion, this movie has been one of the better movies that have come out this year. And I recommend everyone to go watch it. Yes, it's in Japanese. Yes, you have to read the subtitles in English. So what? It's worth it. I'm telling you, this is the Godzilla we deserve, that we needed. And Toho, they gave that to us. I can't wait for you guys to go watch it. If you guys have watched it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. If you guys enjoyed it, give us a like so we know you liked it. Oh, and before I go, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, and that's pretty high for me. But that's really all I could say without spoiling anything. So please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. See you geeks later.